12 ways to calm your anxiety. The symptoms of anxiety such as nervousness and fear can affect many aspects of your life. Here are some lifestyle tips to help you manage it. I wasn't always an anxious person, but after a depression diagnosis 6 years ago, I was quickly overwhelmed with symptoms that became hard to ignore. As if depression wasn't enough, my doctor diagnosed me with generalized anxiety disorder. Soon, it seeped into every aspect of my life, making it impossible to function normally. I lived in fear of having to talk to strangers. I started to experience anxiety attacks, a racing heart, and feelings of nausea so intense that I avoided socializing in public places like bars and restaurants. For an entire year, I was unable to work at all. When I decided to try working again, I took on a part-time role with zero responsibility and as little stress as possible to accommodate my anxiety disorder. It took years of medication, therapy, and finding new healthy habits, but I can now say that I'm symptom-free almost every day. Now I run my own freelance writing business. After being so afraid of public spaces, I now have the confidence to network with complete strangers, interview others live on the internet, and share my own personal video content on a daily basis. I regularly speak on podcasts and Instagram live broadcasts, and attend events in places I've never been before because I've finally got my anxiety under control. Being held back for so long has made me even more determined to test my boundaries and reach my goals in spite of my anxiety. It wasn't easy, but by working with my doctor and learning some tricks, I've been able to manage my anxiety. I still have symptoms of anxiety, and I doubt they'll ever leave me permanently. I've just honed my skills and learned how to react more positively. Here are my tips for taking action when anxiety strikes. 1. Avoid caffeine. Caffeine is well known as an anxiety inducer. But for me, drinking coffee has become such a habit that I often forget how sensitive I am to it. When I'm feeling anxious or I'm anticipating those feelings, like before I use public transportation, I always make a conscious decision to stop drinking caffeine. This goes for caffeinated soft drinks too. 2. Avoid alcohol. Feelings of anxiety can be so overwhelming that you might feel the urge to have a cocktail to help you relax. Although this may work in the short term, alcohol actually changes the levels of serotonin and other neurotransmitters in the brain, making your symptoms worse. In fact, you may feel more anxious after the alcohol wears off. 3. Write it out. One of the worst aspects of anxiety is not knowing why you feel nervous in the first place. You could be lying on an idyllic beach with the ocean waves lapping in the distance and still feel worried for absolutely no reason. That's when writing can help. It can be an effective way to explore how you feel, especially if talking out loud feels impossible. Studious trusted sources show that keeping a journal is actually a healthy way to deal with negative feelings and can help reduce stress. 4. Use scent. Lavender is well known for its calming properties. Keep a small bottle of lavender essential oil on hand for the scent, for when you feel anxious thoughts brewing. If you practice mindfulness or meditation, try smelling lavender during your practice. Over time, you'll associate the feeling of relaxation with that scent, making it even more effective. Learn how to find quality essential oil here. 5. Talk to someone who gets it. If your feelings of anxiety are making it hard to function, you should speak with a mental health professional. But talking with friends can also help. I have friends who have an anxiety disorder too. When I'm feeling really bad, I send them a message telling them how I'm feeling. They might have a new hack I can try, or they can point out something that might have acted as a trigger. But sometimes it's just nice to vent to someone who knows how it feels to be in my shoes. 6. Use positive affirmations. I use positive affirmations every day to help manage my mood. I also have a different mantra that I repeat to myself when I'm feeling anxious. Repeating these statements, such as, "I've got what it takes," may help you feel calm. Research shows that positive affirmations may also improve your ability to solve problems when you're under stress. 7. Walk it off. Sometimes, when you're experiencing anxiety, it's because of a buildup of adrenaline. Exercise, even if it's just a walk, can help use up that extra adrenaline. I often feel anxious when I haven't moved around enough during the day, so walking is an excellent way for me to use up excess energy. Walking in a wooded area may also improve your well-being. Studies have found that people who walk in nature have lowered levels of stress hormones than when they walk in the city. 8. Drink water. You may not realize it, but not drinking enough water can make your anxiety symptoms worse. Dehydration can actually cause heart palpitations. This can lead to feelings of panic, which may trigger an anxiety attack. Take a few moments to relax and drink a large glass of water and see if you feel any better. 9. Have some alone time. Having alone time is essential for me, and it helps me recharge my batteries and relax. If you're feeling anxious, then find a reason to be alone. You could take a walk to the shop for some groceries, if you live in a walkable area, go to the gym, or clean the bathroom. These are all clever little ways to find alone time without seeming rude. It's also an opportunity to practice mindfulness, which can reduce symptoms of anxiety and panic. 10. Turn off your phone. Being constantly plugged in is a modern-day curse that we all need to learn to live with. Don't be afraid to once in a while. Use it as a chance to practice mindfulness, go for a bath, or write down why you're feeling anxious. 11. Take a bath. Do you find that your anxious thoughts are taking a toll on you both physically and mentally? This is common, and it can be a vicious cycle, making it hard to relax if your body is tense. A hot bath with Epsom salts is great for relaxing your muscles, which can also help relax your mind. I find a bath is also good for encouraging meditation because external distractions like TV are gone. 12. Eat something. I can get so wrapped up in my day at work that I forget to eat anything until 2 in the afternoon. It's an easy mistake to make, and I often only remember to eat because I start to experience feelings of fear or worry. Low blood sugar can make you feel nervous, irritable, and anxious. Try eating something easy to digest like a banana. Then follow it up with a well-balanced meal with protein, carbohydrates, and vegetables. How to calm an anxiety attack. If you're experiencing an anxiety or panic attack, try doing the following to calm down. Take slow, deep breaths. Try 4-7-8 breathing, where you inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold the breath for 7 seconds, and exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds. Use the 5-4-3-2-1 method, a grounding technique that helps you refocus by looking at 5 objects, listening for 4 sounds, touching 3 objects, identifying 2 smells, and naming 1 thing you can taste. Sniff lavender flowers or lavender essential oil for at least 3 minutes. Try repeating a mantra, such as, "This too will pass." It generally takes about 10 minutes for a panic attack to reach its peak intensity, after which the symptoms will start to subside. I also remind myself that I've survived panic attacks in the past and acknowledge that it's all going to be okay as long as I'm patient with myself. Takeaway. There's no quick fix for anxiety, and it may often feel like an uphill struggle. But by gaining awareness of what causes your symptoms, and getting help from your doctor, you can manage your symptoms. You may find some of these hacks work for you straight away and others may have no effect at all, but the important thing is to keep trying. Giving into feelings of anxiety by retreating from the world only served to make my life more difficult in the long run. Continuing to search for solutions that work for me has been key to my recovery. Practice makes perfect, so don't stop trying to find ways that work for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to support us by subscribing to the channel. Bye bye.